Cookie friends, we're live. Hello, hello. Okay, I've got a couple of cameras going on. This is my very first live on YouTube. So welcome, welcome. I'm Karen with Custom Cookies by Karen in Maryland. Very, very first time. So it's a no judgment zone, friends. I'm going to decorate some adorable cookies today. I have a camera in front of me. I have my computer off to the side. I have a green screen. I have my phone here. Uh-oh, Lainey said, can you send the link? I don't know how to do that. Oops. I just want to make sure you guys can actually hear me. Let me turn that off. Can you guys hear me? Okay, let me know. And I know if you're coming from YouTube, you should be able to leave comments just fine. If you're coming from our Facebook page, you should be fine to leave comments. But if you're coming from the cookie class group, I'm also living in the actual group. In order for me to see your name, I think you have to let StreamYard, you have to give permission for your comments or something like that. So, oh my gosh, there's 11 comments. Let's check. Hi, friends. Oh, you can hear. Yay. Oh, is it Lainey? It says, hi, Lainey. Is that you, Lane? You have to give permission if you're in the actual group. If you're coming through YouTube, I think you can totally see me fine. And I can see your comments. If you're coming from my personal page, I can see your comments. But if you're coming from oh, thanks, guys. Yay. Lainey and Adam are here too. Hi, Lainey. Yeah, if you're coming from the group, you have to let StreamYard have permission to have you comment. So anyway, how does it look? Is it pretty exciting? Does the green screen look nice? This is not my kitchen, but I picked that from Canva. I liked it. Letitia, Serena, Nicole, Bobby is here. Good, because Bobby, we're going to be talking about your cookie cutters today. So if you see me looking off screen, it's because, again, I have a computer and a camera and another camera. So shout out to Lumina cameras and Logitech, I think. That's what I'm using. This is a Lumina camera, which Mike found for me, something he had bought during COVID, and I'm really liking it. Actually, I think the lighting is pretty good. What do you think? Can you see the cookies okay? I think the lighting is actually pretty decent. It's a really good camera. So that's why that one's facing the cookies and the Logitech is facing me, because, we don't need to see all the wrinkles. So anyway, thank you. Yay. Oh, good morning, Jennifer and Janie and Serena and Bobby and Sandra. I see Letitia. I know Lainey and Adam are here. So thank you guys for being here. Again, first time. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little practice run for cookie class. So I am going to put a little banner up at the bottom. I'm going to show it to you right now. Look, I created a banner. It says virtual cookie class, Halloween ice cream. Join you on October 21st. So this class is actually going to be on October 21st. In a private Facebook group. But if you go to Custom Cookies by Karen and you hit the virtual cookie classes, you'll be able to find it there. I don't know if you guys can click on that link. Probably not. Again, this is new. I don't think you can probably click that link. But I'm going to hide that now because obviously it says join you on October 21. So I'm going to hide that. But I can also look at your comments, and I think I can even share them. Let me see. Let's see. Oh, I think I can. Look at that. See? It's choppy. Are you still doing TikTok Live? Yes, I'll be doing TikTok Live for sure. Stephanie is saying it's choppy for her. Is it choppy for anybody else? It could be the connection because, again, this is my very first time. So yes, Lainey, I will be doing TikToks. This is, I'm hoping to do filming for classes this way, so that I can then put the classes in the Facebook group, something I've already saved, right? It's a little bit choppy for you. Okay, so it could depend on my internet, your internet, choppy for Teresa. Okay. All right, so I'll work on that. I don't exactly know why it would be choppy unless I know I'm using my Wi-Fi and I'm not, plugged in. But let's just start and we'll see what happens. Okay. All right. So I'm going to also show you a different screen. This is going to be what I think you're going to want to see, because there's the cookies, and then I'll be kind of off to the side a little bit, so you can kind of still see me, which I kind of like for classes. I know I like to see the person that is doing the talking, so I kind of like this, that I'm able to do a little of that. So anyway, that's what I'm going to do for today. I'm going to just demonstrate these cookies. We're going to do a little decorating, and then this is just really practice for class to see if I like it and to keep going live. Hopefully we'll keep going live on YouTube if you guys like it. I'm not going to stop going live on TikTok. However, I'm having issues with Facebook and getting into my personal account. So I'm trying to find another kind of a different platform to host the actual cookie class live from, and then we can post it in the Facebook group. So that's my thinking. We'll see how it goes. Good morning, Letty. All right. Thanks, Crazy Granny. So the camera, the one that's facing me, seems a little choppy. All right. Well, let's decorate and let's see if this is good. If this is good, it could be the quality of camera. I don't really know. But we're going to start with some adorable Halloween ice cream cookies today. This is from the cookie cutters are from Bobby at rbcreationshop.com. He is the one that has the cookie cutters. So if you take cookie class on October 21, you'll actually get a discount code and you'll get a coupon for a little bit off of the cookie cutters. He also provides the STL files. So I'm going to decorate this adorable, I think we're calling him the Jack-a-cone today. I'm going to start with him, and then we will continue to see. I'm going to stay on for about an hour just so I can see also how long it takes to download or upload an hour-long video. So I'm going to practice a lot of things today just to get ready. All right, so the first thing I'm going to use is a little bit of black icing. This is medium consistency, and all I'm going to do is try to scrape some where I think the face is going to be. I'm going to go ahead and spray it, or I'm sorry, I'm going to scrape this icing on, and then I'm going to use a little bit of the Sugar Art Diamond Dust, white diamond, to put on there. And this is just going to make it really shiny. Hopefully it's not too close. You guys can let me know. The camera, I'll show you, is right literally in front of me. So let me show you. I can pull it up, but then you kind of see it in my face, which is no big deal. I don't know, you guys don't really care about that part. But if it's too close, let me know, and I can always switch that angle a little bit for us. Anyway, how's that? Yeah? Okay, hopefully that's good. Oh my goodness, Gigi, sweet treat, Karen. Hi, Karen. All right, let's decorate this guy. So we're going to do a little bit of squeezing of some icing, basically where I think the face is going to go. I'm just squeezing some medium consistency icing on there, and then I'm going to scrape it on. And then once I'm done scraping, while it's still a tad bit wet, I'm going to spray the white diamond dust on it. I'm going to take it off of the table, though, because it does get everywhere. Just going to do it over here. And I'll show you. There it is. Can you see that really pretty sparkle? That's going to kind of make it look really cool, like the pumpkin is shining from the back. You could also do this in yellow. That might be another alternative. Maybe I will do another one with yellow in the back, because that might look like it is actually has a candle in it. Kiss my brain. I might do that. All right. So we have our basically just the black where our face is going to go. Your detail cleaning. Oh, girly, come on over. Come on over and do mine. And now I'm going to take some regular medium consistency icing, and I'm going to outline the face first. That's going to kind of give me a little border or a little boundary where I want his little face to be. Then we will flood. I'm just going to kind of go back to my cookie and look at it, see where I'm going to do it. I'm going to also change this a little bit. I want that mouth to be up higher this time, because I do want to do this little bit of like the scoopy part at the bottom of the cone here. So I am going to raise his face up a little bit higher than I did on this one. Again, good for practice, right? we can always make sure. Let's start with his mouth because that'll be easier. And I'm going to just make sure the mouth is going to stop right about there so that he can have a little scoopy part down there at the bottom. And I'm literally doing a super duper simple mouth, nothing too fancy. Does that look close enough, or do you guys want me to bring the camera in closer? Then I'm going to do 2 eyes. We're just going to do a traditional triangle shape for the eyeballs. And then I think for the nose, I'm going to do an upside down triangle this time. I'm going to let that kind of crust over for a little bit. You got to run. Oh, well, we'll see you later, friend. Thanks for being here. We're going to let that kind of do its thing for a minute. And then the reason I'm letting it kind of crust over is it'll help hold that shape a little bit so that the mouth and the nose and the eyes kind of hold their shape for us. Oh, it's good. Okay, great. Good, good, good. And eventually I'm going to be adding a little bit of a stem and some little leaves up here at the top. So I'm going to outline his face, but I'm going to kind of leave room for the stem. And I'm going to go ahead and do this part too. And then we'll just add the, basically the thicker icing on top to make that little bottom scoop. We'll be able to do that later. It is also going to be a little awkward because my camera is literally directly over my hand, which is different than on the talk. So I can't angle this quite as well. So again, bear with me while I learn and figure out how to best show you guys without using the top of my hand all the time. And again, this is really just a practice. This is just so I can learn how to use StreamYard so that we can see if we like this for cookie class. Again, since I was having issues with the book, we might as well try to find some ways that aren't going to stress me out. All right, friends? So anyway, let me know that you're here. Would love to see comments. I can keep checking every once in a while on the computer. And again, I'll look up every once in a while to check it out. And my goal is to kind of practice this. Again, it's kind of the view is a little bit different, so I need to practice making sure you guys can see the cookie without being in my hand all the time. Well, hello, Mulberry Creek House. Why do you need a different camera setup between the platforms? Letitia, because the camera that I'm using right now is not my phone. I'm using a more of a professional camera, and it just it's not letting me kind of tilt it like I can on Facebook. It's more of a, like I call it a bird's eye view, but I think it's okay. I'm seeing where it looks like it's going to be okay. I'm not seeing where I'm getting in the way too much. How about you guys? Does it look okay to you? You can let me know. It's a work in progress, guys. A work in progress. And thanks for being here for my very first one. Truly appreciate it. Oh, look, I even made a banner. Hold on. You want to see my little banner that says, welcome to my first live? Here it is. It's going to be a ticker going across the bottom because I'm so proud of myself. It doesn't take a lot to impress me, does it? It does not take a lot to impress me. All right, so we're going to let this guy crust over. And we will come back and add a few more details in a little bit. But he's looking cute. I think the next one we're going to do is the ghost. And this ghost, we're going to do the same type of idea where we scrape behind his little eyes. I think that's going to be super cute for this guy. So this is our ghost. And we're going to scrape again where his eyes and his little mouth are going to be. You could also use royal icing transfers, and in cookie class, we're going to do both. These are actually transfers that we put on the cookie, but today I'm just going ahead and scraping instead. It's just another option. And I'm going to do a nice big smiley face. I want a happy ghost, not a mean ghost. Oops, hold on. Gotta check my comments. Yay, looks good, looks good. Hi, Catherine. Hey, Wendy and Nicole and Janet. Hi, Letitia. Okay, great. Again, just scraping that icing on, wiping it off, and then I'm gonna, again, use the luster dust. This one happens just to be White Diamond by Sugar Art. I'm taking it off of the table just so I don't get tons and tons of glitter everywhere. But you can kind of see how really pretty that is. Isn't that lovely? I love it. All right, same thing. We're going to outline with the white this time, and we're going to let it crust over just a bit so that the eyes hold their shape. And then we'll come back and we will flood. You also want to make them larger than what you actually want them to be, because you're always going to get a little bit of, flood kind of coming in. So we'll make them extra large. You had to go back out and come in to see comments. Oh, okay. That's weird. I don't know how it works. So again, this is new to me in terms of YouTube. So we're going to let that guy crust over for just a bit there in the center. And I think we can, let's look at this guy. This little dude does have royal icing transfer eyes on him, and he has a royal icing transfer mouth. So I think what I'll do with this guy today is I do have some transfers, but I think I want to hand pipe these. So let's make him first, and then once he crusts over, we can add his little face. So we're going to grab, this is called a Frankencone. So we're going to grab our little Frankencone. And I think for this guy, we're going to start with, oh, no, that's not Frankencone. This is Frankencone. I think this time I want to start actually with the cone just for fun. So for the cone, we actually have medium consistency royal icing, and we also have a detail consistency. The details are going to be on the little cone here. So let's do it. And we can't play music, by the way. So if you're at home, hopefully you're playing some music, but I don't think on a YouTube live we can do music. Does anybody know if that's true? So far, 17 minutes in and no major glitches. Unless there's some I don't know about. You guys are going to have to let me know. Let me know. Thanks, Janie. Can't have our 80s music playing. Delua-hickeys. We couldn't do it for class anyway, the way we had it before, so I think it'll be fine. It looks to me like most everybody that is here is coming from either YouTube, because I told you about it, or from Facebook, because I scheduled it. If you are out there in YouTube and you don't know me, let me know that you're here, because I don't really know how it works. I set it to public, I believe, on YouTube. So there should be some people that maybe are just stopping in that I don't know. No glitching for you, Serena, or it is glitching? Let me know. Again, it's brand new, so we need to figure things out as we go. We're going to let that crust over because we cannot add the details until that is crusted. All right, let's go back to our ghost. You got a new YouTube notification. Okay, Nicole. It's not glitching. Well, that makes me happy. So again, if you're coming from YouTube and you don't personally know me, or you're not in one of my cookie talk groups or the Facebook group, just let me know, because I would love to see if we're getting out there to other people, but maybe not. That's going to be just like a little topper there on that ghost. Yay. Glad it is not glitching. Do you like the view? Do you like my green screen? I'm pretty proud of myself. I'm pretty proud. Did you miss the music though? Oh, you got a new YouTube notification also? Fantabulous. Again, I think if you've set it up for that, you should. And when we do end up doing classes, what will happen is I can actually set this to private. Right now it's privated, meaning on Facebook, it's only being shown to people on my Facebook group and my page. I'm sorry, my group, the class group and my regular page. But it's public on YouTube. But I don't think, again, I don't think anybody from YouTube is out here, meaning people we don't know. I don't know how YouTube sends you out, but I did actually make it public. So I guess if somebody was scrolling or searching, they could find it. But when we actually have class, what I'll do is I will not have it public out here on the tube. I will just set it private to people in our class. So that's how we will make sure that people who've paid for class get to see it. So I did see that you can do that, and I wasn't sure how that worked. Because this is just a test run, I went ahead and made it public on YouTube also. Again, I'm brand new to this, so as you can see, it's my very first live. Not on TikTok. We've done, my goodness, year and a half of TikTok lives, I guess. By now, that's a lot of lives. All right, that guy is going to be adorbs. I think we are going to go ahead and we're going to let this crust over for just a bit. You can see how it really looks stinking cute. I'm loving this guy. We're going to do the wood grain effect on the stick here. So we are going to model that a little bit. I'm probably going to have to oh no, I have ivory right here. I do have some ivory. We're going to paint the inside of our bag with a little bit of ivory. And then we're going to put our ivory icing in that bag. And it's going to make a really cute wood grain effect, similar to that right there. Yep. Okay. Let's go back to this little cutie patootie. And we're going to go ahead and add the stem. And we're going to add the little cone. And I'm just going to check. And by touching it, again, these cookies aren't going to anybody. So don't come at me, but I'm just touching it and it's not sticky anymore, which means I can go ahead and do my details. I have medium consistency for the stem, so let's start with that. And let's do it. Sandra, I'm glad you got a notification. You must have them set up like that, which is nice. All right, so there's our little stem at the top. And then I think what we'll do is we'll add a little branch basically, and then we're going to add leaves on it. So let's get our detail icing. I'm going to cut it in a regular hole first. I just cut perpendicular to my bag, and that's going to be my little branch or stem, that. And then we're going to do a little fun leaf technique. We're going to cut our bag into a leaf tip. And again, if you're in class, you've already gotten the workbook that shows you how to do this, but I'll do a quick little demo here. All you're going to do is take that seam and face the ceiling. And then you're going to take your scissors and we're cutting in to the seam on one side. And then we're cutting in to the seam on the other side. And you're going to get basically what looks like a little fish face. Isn't that fun? And that's what we're using to make the little leaf. So in order to make the leaf, you actually are going to need to flatten it out like that. Pretty fun. It really is pretty amazeballs. And then I'll model here on paper towel just because sometimes when you cut, the cut isn't great. So let's see if I got the cut great. And you're just going to go back and forth like that and then pull to make a leaf. Pretty cute. I think that works. And the smaller you cut your hole, the smaller the little leaf will be. But I think it works for today. There we have one. There we go. Hey, Catherine, how are you? There we go. That's adorable. Okay, let's start on the little cone at the bottom. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. We're going to take our medium consistency icing, and we are just going to outline and flood the cone. Then we're going to have to wait for it to crust over before we can add the details. Doing great, Catherine. Well, great as we can when I'm learning how to go on YouTube, right? Again, I'm just going to kind of change the angle of the cookie so that you guys don't see my hand all the time. Hopefully this will be doable for you. You should see my cookie room. Mike has already said we need a bigger cookie room. I have 2 huge lights and a green screen right back here. And then I have 2 lights on my table, plus 2 cameras, plus my laptop, plus all the cooking, baking supplies. It's kind of crazy. Oh, you love watching me. Thanks, Letitia. That's very kind of you. Love watching you. I want to start doing lives on Facebook, but Facebook lives make me nervous. Tell me why. Why does Facebook Live make you nervous? Do you have TikTok? Because that's where I started my lives. Oh, okay. It's not because people know you and it's not totally virtual. I can understand that. That makes sense. It's a little bit easier to stay anonymous, right? When it's out there on TikTok and not your personal account. I get that. Okay, that looks great. This little guy has got a little sprinkle in there. So I'm going to have to see if I can fix that. Oh, goodness gracious. This guy had a sprinkle in him. So let's see if I can fix that. I think I can. I think that'll be okay. It's just a little sample anyway, so we should be good. Yours is glitching? Oh, bye, Sandra. Terry, I don't know. Maybe come back in. Try that. I don't know. I know for some people it was glitchy. I would say for most, they were saying it was not. So now let's do that fun wood grain technique. We're going to basically take a bag and we're just going to paint the inside of it. Oh, and look what I found. These are the Cookie Countess bags that are tiny. These are 8 inches, I think. Oh yeah, 8 inches. And you know me, I don't like a whole lot of icing in my bags. So we're going to try the Cookie Countess tipless bags for the first time. I got these at the Dessert Depot here in Maryland. But she does also ship. So it looks like one side is textured, the other side is not. A little bit different than the ones from the Vaughn. But a little bit thicker also, probably a little bit better quality than the ones I get. May not be glitchy, but you're lagging. Okay. Okay, Terry, thank you. So what we're going to do is we're going to paint the inside of this bag with just a little bit of ivory gel food coloring. So I'm going to take a little cup and some ivory gel food coloring and a skinny paintbrush. Let me find a skinny paintbrush that will work. That one. Okay, so we're going to do, again, a little bit of ivory painted in the inside of this. Any ivory will do. Not brown, because really the brown would be too dark, I think, for what we're doing. I'm going to take a little bit of water and just get this brush a little bit damp. And then I'm going to basically paint the inside of the bag. That's it. So here's the bag. I'm going to make sure I get all the way down to the tip the first time. That way I know at least there's going to be color there. And I don't need a whole lot because literally it's just one stick on a cookie today. I'm just painting the inside of the bag, a few little lines. I like to get it on the seam because I always think that makes a really nice crisp line. So that's it. Just paint the inside of it like that. And then we're going to just take some of that medium. Oh, no, this is a problem. Look, the bags don't fit over my little jars. Definitely not going to like that. What I'm going to have to do is just kind of tip it in there like that. Whoa, that's very close. I'm going to open up my bag a little bit. This is just my medium consistency. And I'm just going to squeeze some in the bottom. We don't need a whole lot. And I'm going to press it down, pull out the air, try and get it all the way down to the tip. You had a hard time loading those too? Yeah, that might be an issue for sure. And then in order to get the icing all the way to the bottom of the bag, sometimes you've got to cut your tip just a teeny tiny bit to get that air out like that. And I always take my icing and I'm going to make sure that a lot of that dark color is not stuck in the bottom of my bag. So it should come out with some lines in it like that. That looks good. Now we get to do the little ghost stick. Here we go. I'm going to outline it first. And then we're just going to come back in and it should look like a nice little wood green. Turn your bag every once in a while to get it to come out different. And that is it. You guys get to see me hold my breath now that you're seeing me on camera, huh? Because you know I do. Oh, that's cute. Oops, a couple little bubbles. Oh, that turned out great. There's that little bit of wood grain effect. And he is done. He's a stinking cute little ghost. I love that one. All right, let's now take a look at, I guess we should go back to this guy. And don't stick your finger in it. Don't do that. Luckily, we're going to be covering that up with diagonal lines to make a little cone. So I think we'll be okay. Now I'm going to take my detail icing and we're going to do the cone. Again, guys, let's see. It's been how long? We've been on for how many minutes? Oh, 33 minutes. And it's still going okay. So not a big issue with, you know, the length so far. We'll see how it works. And for this one, because it is a sugar cone, I'm kind of doing the lines diagonal. And the first thing I did was just kind of followed here. And then I did them maybe every 1/4 inch or so. Diagonal like that. Like that. And then I just went on the other side and did diagonal lines the other way. And do you want to try to apply pressure? The same consistency throughout so you don't get those little breaks. But if you do, it's just a cookie, no biggie piggy. You can always fix that. like that. That was pretty easy. Diagonal lines to make that little crisscross kind of pattern. Stinking cute. And for this guy, again, I'm not gonna do the scraping method because I feel like he would have a face. He wouldn't have like a sunken in face. So we're going to just flood the whole thing in green, and then we'll come back and add the details on top. Jenny Benny, thanks for joining me on my very first YouTube live. Thanks for being here, friends. Okay, I'm going to just flood the whole thing, including his little ears and his little, I'm kind of looking here at the little details. We're going to be needing to add that little, what do you call that? What would this thing be called? And then his little ears here. So I just want to make sure I leave room for that. So let us see. It's okay, Michael. Lainey came on. Mike just texted in our group family chat. He thought Lainey didn't know how to get onto my YouTube, but she does. Mike said, how come I didn't get an invite? Bolts. Is that what they are? Thank you, friends. Bolts. So we're going to go straight up. And then for his little hairline, I think what we'll do is we will kind of go and do it now. And then we can add the black on top of that, or after we flooded the green. That should work. And then we'll have room for the little ears, which are going to be right here. And then we'll do his little bolts sticking there. Bolts. Forgot about that. All right, I'm just going to open my bag a little bit so that icing flows out a little bit better. Any questions for me, friends? All right, 37 minutes, pretty good. Not seeing anything major. Oh, I'm seeing a little glitchy with the green screen. Oh, no, that's not. That's the little plant. I thought there was a little light issue. Again, how about the closeness of the cookie? Are we liking that? Are we liking how close the cookie is? You're getting a good view of it. Would this be a good way to do class? That's really my questions for today. Can we do class this way? What do you think? They're usually about an hour and a half, start to finish. So Teresa's saying yes. She thinks it will work well for class. Good, Teresa. I can definitely see it will be hard to get viewership on the tube, though. It's a good angle. Okay, thank you, Jenny. Again, it's right now, it should be public on YouTube, and I haven't seen anybody that we don't know, unless people just aren't commenting. But there's 28 people viewing right now or watching, and it looks to me like it's our normal TikTok crew. So if you are joining from YouTube, thank you. Let us know. I am Karen. This is my very, very first YouTube live, and we're just kind of giving it a go to practice for one of our cookie classes. Thanks, Nicolette. And there is a delay also, I noticed, there's like a 10-second delay. Oh, okay. So it says Facebook user. Oh, good, Terry. Facebook user. If you're coming from Facebook, if you don't give permission, you must be coming from our class, because if you don't get permission from a group, then I don't see your name. So if you are just coming from Facebook and it says Facebook user, you can just type your name next to it, and then I'll know who you are. You don't have to give permission if you don't want. I just don't know who's leaving the message if you don't. That's all. No biggie. Okay, so I don't want to do the hair because I want this part to crust over first. Then we'll come back and do the hair. Same thing with the bolts. We want to wait on that. So this guy's done for now. He's going to be stinking cute though. Let's go back to our pumpkin dude. This is our jack-a-cone. Oh, thanks, Letitia. Thank you for your kind words. I appreciate that. So we're going to do the cone next because we're going to end up adding the little, like the scoopy part, you know, the messy part at the bottom of the scoop. We're going to add that after we do this. Oh, Lara's saying, are you doing a cookie class or just a live? Hold on one second, please. I am practicing in the Halloween class group, and it is public on YouTube. That was Lara. Delay, that's the word I was trying to say. Good view of the cookie and love seeing your face. Thanks, Terry. Thank you. So for this cone, because this is the cake cone, we're going to do vertical lines, but we are going to use detail icing again. This is a little bit thicker than that medium consistency that we did for the flood. So we're going to do detail icing, and we're going to do straight up and down and across lines. So let's go. Oh, Lar is texting. And again, these literally cookies are just for practice. It showed up in my Facebook feed. Yes, I went live on my profile too. I'm going to let her know. When we do classes, Lar, we can make it private just for the Facebook group. See, these are all the glitchy things. That's Lar, my sister, if you guys don't know her. She does all of my workbooks for class. And she is basically like my right-hand man. So where are those comments coming from? So Facebook user, I'm not sure if that's Lauren or somebody different, but the comments are coming either from Facebook or from YouTube. If you're coming from the group, which is our private class, which is the Halloween ice cream class, I can't see your comments unless you give StreamYard permission. If you're coming from my profile or YouTube, I can see your name. So it has something to do with the security settings in Facebook in a privated group. So you would have to either give permission for StreamYard to show your name. And I did put that, I think, in the comments. Oh, hi, Lizette. Or you just type your name if you ask me a question, you can just say Lizette and then type your question if you need to. So no worries if you don't want to share your information. I get it. All right, so this cookie's almost done. We're going to do a really thick detail icing, and we're just going to basically make that little scoop at the bottom, whatever that part is called, like the messy part of the bottom of the scoop, and then we'll add a little drip also. I'm excited. Oh, hi, Missy. I see your name, Melissa Phillips. Yours is showing up. Got it. Yours is showing up, Missy. All right, so all I did was cut the hole in this bag. I'm actually going to cut it a little bit larger. It's about that large so that we can get that icing to come out pretty quickly. It says here, can't post comments to some destinations, learn more. I do see that little notice pop up. So, all right, here we go. Let's do it. And I'm just kind of getting it to kind of come out, squiggly wiggly lines like that. That's all I'm doing. And it's just going to look like the messy bottom part of a scoop. Thanks, Missy. I'm also going to show you, let me show you a different view. There's a bunch of different views on here. So the cookies can be the main stage like this. And you don't have to see me. I'm not offended if you like that look better, I promise. Or we can do a side-by-side like this, which is a bigger face, which I prefer not to have. And then my favorite version for class or just a regular live would be where we're looking at the cookie and I'm off in the corner. But just so you know, those are kind of the options here in StreamYard. And I can switch back and forth in between those if I wanted to, or if we need to, for sure. Thanks, Bobby. It's called StreamYard. I'm really liking it. And I'm proud of myself for actually learning how to do it, aren't you? And getting a green screen and lights and 2 cameras. Pretty fun. Pretty fun. And then I'm going to do a little dip, or a dip. A drip. And that cookie is done. Look how cute it is. So I'm going to post this in our Facebook group because we don't actually go live for the class until October 21st, but people love to take the class first. And hey, we might as well, right? I'll share the video there, or I'll post it there. Do I have the link for the cutters? Oh, Bobby, since you're here, Larlar is asking for the link for the cutters for the sweater weather class. I will show you guys the next class since you guys are here. This is the sweater weather class that we're doing, another collab with Bobby. Look how cute that's going to be. This is going to be November 18th. And this is going to be called Sweater Weather. The workbook is just about done. Larlar's finishing it up right now. And then Bobby, we're looking for you. I'm here. You can answer. Oh, is that you, Larlar? Or someone else? Bobby should have the link. Yes. Oh, thanks, Bobby. He's going to send us the link, Larlar, for the cookie cutters for this class. So you're getting 3 cutters for this class. 1, 2, 3. And we're going to do 1 design with the little pumpkin latte. We're going to do 2 designs for the candle. We have this guy and this guy. We'll probably only get to do 1 in class. I'll probably do this one in class, but I put this in the workbook as a separate one. And then for the sweater, we're going to actually do 1, 2 designs. Actually, for sure, we're doing these 2 in class, but then we're going to also offer you some other options. And look how cute this is. This is like that little spackling effect to make it look like one of those little fuzzy sweaters. I think that's really cute too. So this is the sweater weather class that's coming up. That will go live. Again, our goal was to get it to go live today. I can't guarantee because, you know, Larlar is busy, a busy woman. I like the sweaters too, Teresa. It's going to be really cute. So anyway, that sweater weather, that's coming up. Right now, we're just finishing up details for the Halloween ice cream class. And it looks like, I'll show you the 2 that are done. We already have the cute little jack-o'-cone. And then we have the ghost sickle. Both of those are done. Really cute. And we're working on the last cookie that we're doing today. I'm not going to do the Bat Witch today. And that's really only because I only want to be on for about an hour and it's already been 48 minutes. So I don't want to start that guy, but the Bat Witch we will do in our class on the, when is class? October 21st at 3:00. Yeah. Oh, you're still doing the leaf. Good for you, Teresa. I will give you the little acorn royal icing transfer template. Okay. Actually, if you email me, Teresa, customcookiesbykaren@gmail, email me and I will send that over to you right away so that you have that. Okay. Because I did not put it on the, in the workbook. I did not add the acorn because we did the other ones like the pumpkin, the leaf, and the little latte cup and the candy corn. But I'll send it to you. Yeah. Will this always be on the YouTube afterwards? Go back and watch again. So Jennifer, it will be on our Facebook group for this class for sure. And then I don't know how that works on YouTube. I probably won't make this one go public on YouTube because this is part of class. I was just kind of coming on today to learn how this works to make sure I liked it. But I will put, you're welcome, Teresa, but I will leave this particular video. I'll put it right in our Facebook group today. And that will just get you a start in case you are ready for to do the class before the 21st. So anyway, happy October. Can you believe it? It is October. Okay, we can go ahead and do the hair now and the sprinkles. So do I have sprinkles over here? Oh, goodness gracious, I didn't. All right, so I'm going to hop up. I'm going to go over to my sprinkle little tray, and I'm going to grab some sprinkles for Halloween, and let's see what happens to the green screen. It should work fine. I don't think it's going to go anywhere. It should be just fine, but you guys, oops, you guys can make sure, check it out. Make sure it still looks good. I'm going to, again, grab some sprinkles. That should work. Oh, goodness gracious. Did the green screen stay? Did it do fine? I hope so. Sometimes when I have these new lights and I have to make sure that they're hitting the green screen correctly or it gets jumbly, but I'm thinking it looks pretty good today. What do you guys think? Okay, so I have some sprinkles here. These are from Borderlands. This came in the giveaway on one of Lisa's game nights. And then I just have some of these black and white and orange guys. And then I figured I could use some of these. So we're going to just do little sprinkles on his hairline like that. That's it, just for fun. So I'm going to outline and flood with black first, and then we will add the sprinkles. Oh, you guys are welcome. Thanks for being here today. I truly appreciate it. For our first little go on YouTube, I think we've done a good job. Kiss your brain, cookie friends. Kiss your brain. Because I'm going to kiss mine. Now, Mike might have to take me to lunch because of that. What do you think? Think I deserve that? He may not think so. He may not think so. Now, the only issue is, you guys know how I love to show Eddie. I may struggle showing Eddie with this particular setup because my camera, I don't know that it will reach over there. So if we do an Eddie live, I'll probably need to move Eddie down to my cookie table because this camera, I don't think will go over there. Oh, Jennifer, are you here? Bobby wants to know if you got your cutters. I hope you did. Poor Bobby in that fiasco with that cutter situation. The post office damaged them, or they damaged in transit. That's so frustrating. All right, his hair looks good. And now we're going to add just a few little sprinkles to that. I do like to use a pair of tweezers for this. You don't have to, but I do like these. They're on the Zon. I'm not seeing all the comments. You're not seeing all the comments, Facebook user. Is that you, Larlar, or is that Lizette? I'm just going to basically put some on here, wherever. I say random, but I'm kind of placing them. It's not exactly random. You know what I mean? I may need an Eddie cam. I think you can only do 2, though, on live stream with StreamYard. I don't think I can add an extra, or I would. Actually, you know what I can do? This is my camera facing me right now for my face. Oh, Bobby did comment. He said, Jennifer, did you get your cookie cutters yet? So yes, Bobby is on here, Lauren. So is Nicolette, Teresa, and Jennifer. They've all responded to different messages. You don't see those? The cookie camera is blurry. The cookie camera is blurry. So this camera is blurry. Oh, got it, Jennifer. Okay, well, maybe it's too far away. Let's bring it in closer and see if that makes a difference. Again, this is our first time, so I don't really know. Does that help? It looks okay to you, Brenda? I know sometimes when I put my hand over here, I think it's trying to, oh my gosh, look at those old hands. I think it's trying to read your hand, so it may look blurry in the back. I know it doesn't look blurry on my end, but that doesn't mean that it isn't. So you guys are just going to have to kind of keep letting me know. That looks good, Terry? Okay. It's not as sharp as the face camera. Really? Well, it could also be the lighting. Because the camera that I'm using for the cookie is a really good camera. It's a it's a Lumina, it's called, and it's supposed to have like major high def in it, which is why I picked it for that one. But what I can do is we can switch the cameras if we have to. So we could do that if we have to. So maybe it's the lighting, because I feel like when my hand is down here, it's brighter. And I know it can be a lighting issue too. Hold on, let's do another set of lights. Because I do have some. Let's try another set of lights. Oops, I'm just going to bring some lights over and we can see if that makes a difference. In terms of brightness. Did that help at all in terms of blurriness or no? You guys can let me know. All right, let's keep adding our icing. I mean, these little guys. While it's still wet, I think I'm gonna do, I think I'll do a purple, a little purple guy. Nope, still blurry for you. Is anybody else seeing major blur? You guys tell me. Because again, on my screen, it's not looking blurry, but that doesn't mean it isn't. You guys can let me know. Okay, I'm going to take those lights away then, because if it didn't make a difference, they kind of get in my way. You don't like the light. Yeah, I think it's better without the light because there's no glare now. I agree. I think this is better. However, it's just going to be a little bit darker. Thanks, Nicolette. I think this is, yeah, this is good. It's not blurry for some of you. Okay. If it's blurry for you, just type in the word blurry so I know. And it didn't make it any lighter. Okay. No blue, just darker. No blue, just darker. What do you mean, friend? The lights didn't help? I can also change. Let me show you what else we can change. I have these, my Elgato lights. Do you see how I'm changing it? And I'm trying to find where the best lighting is. So I can also change my Elgato lights, which is what I'm doing right now. It's lighter when you hold it up. So when it gets closer, it's brighter. And you can also see when my hands are here, it's brighter. See what happens when my hands go away. So I just need to keep my hands right here. These are going to be Karen's hands at all times. How's that? Karen's hands at all times. Yeah. So we'll just have to keep playing with it. But I think it's a pretty good image. Let's bring it even closer. Again, we're going to just try. We're just playing around because we don't really know everything we're doing. It's definitely dark when I take my hands away. Do you like it close like that? I feel like that's good. I think it works. And guess what? We've been on for a whole hour, friends. Yay, us. And I think for his face today, I'm just going to hand pipe the eyes and the mouth. I'm not going to use transfers, even though I do have some. Let me check if they're in my cups, which they probably are. Where are you, transfers? Here they are. let's grab some transfers. I have 2 eyeballs we can use. So we can do that. And then I don't really have a mouth that I like. So maybe I'll just hand pipe the mouth. How's that? How is that? All right, we can do the eyes though. I think this will work. These eyes, I'm going to add a little bit of icing to the back just so that they stick a little bit. And I'm going to also use my tweezers. I do like using a tweezer. Okay. Let's see. Might just have to do a drop. Might just have to do a drop down. That looks cute. Does it look bright enough currently? And I think I will just add the icing like that and add the eyeball on top. Cute. And then for his mouth, I'm going to have to just hand pipe it today. I do have a little bit of red and I have a little bit of black. So let's do that. So proud of us, friends. Should we do a happy face or a sad face? This one, not sad, but this guy's scary. Should we do a smiley face or should we go with the frown for this guy? Should we change it up or keep him kind of angry? What do you think? Y'all tell me. Y'all tell me what I should do, and then I'll do it. And again, there's a delay, which is why I have to wait a few seconds. Okay, Facebook user. That could either be Lauren or Lizette. I'm not sure who that is. Teresa says, try a smile. Facebook user says, try a smile. Anybody else? So far, 2 smiles. Should we do a smile? Okay. I have this guy. I think that's actually the right size. So we can do a smile without the little red tongue. We'll just do a regular smile. How's that? He's cute. And these are royal icing transfers. So if you're in class, you should have already gotten the royal icing transfers for these. They're in the workbook. I'm just going to move his eyes down because I forgot I do need to have room for his, what do you guys call those? Bolts, his little bolts. So let's do his bolts. And then we're going to be done with this cookie. Oh, no, let's do a drip. I do like that little drip coming off the side. Got a little drip. Maybe if I put my scribe tool there, it'll stay bright. Nope, it doesn't. Okay, we're going to do a line straight across where his forehead is, and then we will add the little bolts. There we go. And then we're going to do lines like so. He's cute. And then we're going to do the bolts on the side. You could do these like in a silver if you want, but I figured we would just do them in black since black was one of the colors in the set. He's a cutie with a smile. Everyone with blur issues, did you try adjusting the video quality? Oh, you mean it may not be on my end, Bobby? Yeah, it does on my screen, it doesn't look blurry, but I'm not saying that it isn't. And if you guys can tell me, I can do something different. The other option is I can pull the other camera down and we can see if that one's better. But this is a high quality camera. It should be that, which is why I put it down here on the cookie instead of on the face. I don't need y'all to see all the wrinkles. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? Well, that's because I think the reason I'm not blurry is because of the green screen. Remember, this green screen is like lit up majorly. I think that's why I'm not blurry, but I could be wrong. Yeah, definitely the cookie is not blurry from here, but again, could be something I'm doing. Y'all let me know. The other option is I'm going to take this camera down for a second. I'm going to bring it over to the cookies and let's see what we have. Hold on. Nope, it's not going to work because this is my green screen attached to it. So I don't think that'll work. I can play around with it and see if it's the actual camera. I don't know if it is or not, but I can play around with that when we're off the screen. Okay, let's look at the cookies. Let's see. I'm going to put it on this wood block because maybe, again, could be the color of the white behind it too. Maybe that makes a difference. Does that look less blurry to you? Maybe we need to change the pad. Teresa, let me know if that looks less blurry to you. And then we've got this cutie patootie. And this cutie patootie. We just did those 3 adorable cookies in, what was it? 1 hour and 7 minutes. Did that help? That looks good to you, huh? It looks better with on the tan. So strange, Teresa. I don't know enough about camera technology to know, but it does look better to you. Okay. There's glare on the ghost. Well, and again, that's probably because of the lighting. And remember, we also added the little sparkle. So I see what you mean in terms of that. I can definitely see that, but that would have to be kind of tilted. Well, let's try to tilt the camera. Hold on. Let's try to tilt. If we tilt the camera at a different angle, yeah, that's not going to work. So it definitely has to be head on, but maybe what I can do is I can try to find a matte. Let's try the blue and see how the blue looks. Not that we always want blue behind us, but let's see if that is better also. This is just practicing, so. Is that better? A color better than a white. What do you think? Maybe it's just the white ghost. It's better to you again. Okay. Colors look really strange on the blue though. Do you know what I mean? So it could be the white. It could be. All right, last thing we're going to try is this guy. Because I could do like a wood background. It's not that wood, actual wood. Oh, so Janie thinks it's better too. Okay, Janie. Let's try this. So maybe we need more of a contrast. Is that better? The glare. I don't think we can avoid the glare because of the lights that we have, unless I always tilt my, I could tilt my screen up, not my screen. So here's flat. This is tilted. So I could do that and I could decorate on an angle. Is that better? You think it's the white? Okay. So if I decorated on an angle, let's see how that would look for you guys. All right, let's pretend I'm decorating. Let's just pretend I'm decorating this cutie patootie. What I did was I tilted up my screen. So see right back there, I'm putting that so it's tilted. This is flat. This is tilted. So does it, maybe it's the glare that looks like it makes it fuzzy? You think that's better? Because that's easy. That's an easy fix. I can just tilt it up. What do you think, friends? Yes? Teresa says yes. Teresa says absolutely. It's better. Anybody else have an opinion besides Teresa? Oh, and look at my shirt too. Got some cookies back here and shirt on. Oh my gosh, that was a delay. Anybody else? Better, worse, or the same? I might have to find a mat or something that I can, Brenda. I mean, I know that's your name, but Brenny, you agree? Okay. So it could be the white. So no more white mat for lives, or at least not for YouTube lives or classes. All right, I can find something that we can do. Oh, okay, Nicolette. It could be subjective for sure. Yep, I totally get that. Tilt is better, but is it harder for you? No, not at all. I mean, basically, I would just, let's try it to be sure. No, I would probably just have to make sure I'm getting a better, I don't want it to be wobbly. Do you know what I mean? Oh, yes, Terry, I will. I will be doing TikTok. Yes. This is basically for classes. I'm just trying to find a different platform for hosting my videos. I need to have ownership of them. And when I did it on the Facebook private groups, obviously Facebook owned it and I forgot to download them, or I didn't download them. So I think some of them are gone. So this is just my way of protecting that so that that doesn't happen again. So I can stream it on StreamYard. I can share it either here, YouTube. I can share it to our private Facebook group or to my regular one. So yes, I will, Miss Terry. All right, kiddos, that's it. That was an hour and 12 minutes. I'm going to hop off and I'm going to see how long it takes me to share all of this. Again, I want to check the quality for when we do our classes. I just want to make sure that I'm going to be happy with it. So I'm going to put the cookies up here one more time. I think those are really cute. I think we did a great job. Kiss my brain. I'm proud of myself. I'm going to have a green screen, friends. Pretty impressive. All right, that's it. All right, cookie friends, I'm going to hop off and I will see you guys. I don't know, maybe on TikTok tonight. I think maybe, I'm not sure. I'll see you soon. Bye, friends.